Hello everybody, McNutt here, pianomeditation.com. Song today, Learning to Be the Light by NewWorldSon. And really cool song, just caught my attention from the radio. And neat piano part at the beginning. So we'll be showing you that, going through the song step by step. If you're using cheat sheets, then we're in the key of G, so go ahead and review what the chords are for that key. And then there's a few tricky things throughout the song that we'll go through. Lord, we just ask you to watch over our lesson today. Okay, so the beginning of the song, for our intro, the left hand's going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The right hand will go. Time, you can see it a little better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it heads straight into the verse, starting with a G chord. Version of a G chord, root note on top. G's in the bass. When the stars came crashing down. Now we have a B minor, B, D, F sharp over D. Tiny pieces to the ground. And it's going to go up to a B chord, B, D sharp, F sharp over D sharp in the bass. So it'll be kind of walking up. It'll give you that feel. It's on the fourth beat. Na 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 na. 4 to an E minor. I was all alone down here. Same thing, it moves on the fourth beat. It's an E minor, then it goes to an E minor over B. Excuse me, E minor over D. Bass walking down. I was all alone down here. And then a C chord on trapped. Trapped beneath the atmosphere. Then back to a G chord. Thought someone called my name. D chord spun around and caught a flame. Moving on the fourth beat again. So it's a D, and it's going to go to a B over D sharp, like we just did. Gave into a God I. Moving on the fourth beat again to a D. Gave into a God I didn't know. To a C chord. Fourth beat, G over B. No. And now we're going to hit an A minor chord. Everything's falling into place. Here's a cool lick they do on place. It's going to go to a D chord, but they're going to play a cool little lick on the fourth and third and fourth beats. Place. So that's. And what you'll do is keep these two the same. Move that pinky, then go to ring finger. So again, I'll start at everything. Now everything is falling into place. Then to another A minor chord. Brand new life is calling. And to owe it all to grace. And owe it all to grace, it'll just hit and hold on those chords. Owe it all to grace. Into the chorus. And that was a E minor to a D chord. Okay, into the chorus, it's going to be C, G, E minor, D. And they kind of have this kind of the We Will Rock You beat going on. Boom, ga, ga, boom. minor to a D. So here we go. It's so much better living in the world. Say what you did for me. You gave me something I would never want to see. Right here we're gonna do a D sus. Which instead of this regular D chord, we'll do the sus and resolve to the D chord. Let me back up to that line. Something I would never want to see. Continuing on, C, G, then to a B chord. When we stumble and all goes wrong. On only, we're going to change to a B chord here. Only you can make it right. And then on the third and fourth beat, it'll go E minor over D. Only you can make it right. I say, oh, that's on a C. Oh, to a D chord. Oh, I'm learning to be the light. And now here's my favorite part of the song. So it goes to a reggae kind of deal. Whoa, there we go. Whoa. So you got this. And what it's doing is a G chord. Here's that feel again. G minor 2 beats, E minor 2 beats, C for 4 beats. Whoa, whoa. 3. Learning to be the light. Whoa, whoa. Here's the whole reggae section. Learning to be the light. Learning to be the light. Whoa, whoa. Into verse 2. And I'm not going to stop and walk through these chords. I'll just say them since we went through it in verse 1. When a heart is cold as ice. On here, instead of doing the B minor over D, we're just going to do a D. You can melt it with advice. B over D sharp. E minor. No one wants to listen to a C. List of things you shouldn't do to a G. So build a city on a hill to a D. And I light a candle on the sill. B over D sharp. Knowing you'll always be knocking. That's an E minor to a D. At door to a C. Fourth beat is a G over B. Can't see it down here. You can play it like this in the bass if you want to. Excuse me. G over B. I just want. Now to our A minor. Love on everyone. Here's our D with the cool lick. Minor to an E minor, so let the people come. So much better living in your world. Say what you did for me. Gave me something I would never want to see. There's another way you can play the D sus to a D, or. And when we stumble, it all goes wrong. Only you can make it right. I see. Into the bridge, you'll sing the learning to be one more time. Learning to be to a quick D. The light to an E minor. The light that makes the shadows hide to a C. The light that breaks the curse of pride to an A7. G, C sharp, E. The light that takes the wind in its arms to a D. And then a G. When it all came crashing down, B minor. There was only darkness all around. E minor. In the distance I could see. Now this one's gonna be a quick measure. A minor, D. So what's gonna happen is A minor for 2 beats, A, D, then a G over B. And it's kind of on a weird feel, a weird beat. So I'll play it for you a few times. Let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it'll go right into the chorus. So let me do that for you. I'll start it. But in the distance I could see, distance I could see flame. Much brighter living in your world, saving what you did for me. Giving something I don't ever want to see. There you go. Learning to be the light. And thank y'all very much tuning in to the lesson today. Really fun song to play. A lot of tricky stuff in there, a lot of movements, couple different styles that you're going through. Verses are a little different feel. Chorus changes up. End of the chorus goes to reggae. So really challenge yourself and try to learn this song. Check out pianomeditation.com. Also check out cheat sheets. And if you're trying to learn the piano, especially learn to play for church or just on your own. God bless y'all. We will see you next time.